Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is the daily energy update for Tuesday, the 22nd of September 2020. If you'd like a private reading with me, go to my website, BeHealing.com. You can also check in the description box below. I'm going to get the cards out for this reading right now, and I will see you on the other side of this. Okay, so we've got the cards out. Now let's get into it. Love this card, the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands here. She's wishing for something. She's passionate about it. She's feeling it. Ace of Wands here. What is she wishing for? What are you wishing for? It's something material. It's something material here that's manifesting for you. Lots and lots of manifestations. I feel like you're on a roll here. Maybe you've been manifesting really well and you're wishing for more and more and more and more. I know a few days ago we had that. You've been inspired to ask for something new, put it on your vision board, that kind of thing. This is inspiration again to ask for something more. Maybe you're headed toward the 10 of materials there. So maybe you're building your wealth up or getting some kind of nest egg together, that kind of thing. You're wishing for more, you're wishing for more. Nice energies today. With that, nothing wrong with that, but there's healing behind it as well, which is really interesting. So there's something to heal, to get out of your own way. So abundance issues is what is going to be healed today, or you have the opportunity to heal your abundance issues anyway. So notice what comes up in your mind in particular, because later on in the reading we've got about the mind. There's some healing work to do today about your beliefs, maybe about abundance, what's available to you, what you deserve, your worthiness. Anything like that. Abundance issues is coming up today to be healed. So if you want some help with that, come along to BeHealing.com. I do have some abundance money reads available on there. So if you want some help with that, you can. To take you to the next level, to bring that abundance in that you want. So next we've got death and rebirth here. Awesome card. Death and rebirth. There's always an ending before a new beginning. We've got to make space. We've got to let go of something before we can start again. And so the endings in our lives, when something is over, it always leads to a new beginning. So that's why we have the death and rebirth here. That's the infinity symbol right there in the middle of death and rebirth. It keeps on going around and coming around and going around and coming around. It's like a constant process. It's like the flow of life. Like waves coming in, like the tides coming in, going out, the sun coming up, going down, phases of the moon, all of that. Same processes go on inside of you. That same flow goes on inside of you as well. Really obvious in women because we have our cycles and our energies change with the cycles too, and so we always go through this. Not as obvious in men, but I don't know, I'm not a man, maybe it is obvious in you, but we do flow with that and we go through these deaths and rebirths. And why? What's coming in from that then? So there's a rebirth that is going to happen from this death, whichever part of the process that you're in, we'll all be in different stages, but we've got the Knight of Inspiration coming in here. So it's like once you've put an ending to something, once you've had that death of something, The rebirth can happen, and then it's like, woohoo, fast forward toward passion, a passion project, or someone you're passionate about. But self-love is out with this. So it's more about you. It's a passion project. That's what I'm feeling. Maybe you're suddenly passionate about yourself. Maybe you're like letting go of pursuing someone in a relationship, and then you're like, I know what I'll do. I'll pour all of that energy into myself, and I'll get myself really fit. I'll get myself really healthy. Or I'll learn this new skill. Or yeah, go back to school. Something like that. There's some kind of self-loving focus that you're passionate about that you can move forward on, but there's got to be a death first. You've got to get rid of, I feel like it's something you were wishing for before, and then that will get you aligned with this new wish that you've got for some more materials. Maybe your last two materials, your last two coins, your last two pentacles that you're wishing for can only happen once you've stopped pursuing that thing that was a dead end. That's what I'm hearing. It was a dead end. Get back on with loving yourself, and then you'll attract all of those things that you were trying to get anyway. Maybe not through the same person or the same avenue, but you will. We've got in our love life today, we've got let your friends help you. Don't try and be so independent. Look, the card that's come out with this, don't let pride get in your way. So is pride getting in your way of asking for help for friends? This comes out in the love life because it is about that. You know, you let love in from one particular person, romantic love, once you get used to letting love in from your community, from everyone, letting anyone help you. Not anyone, but you know, you've got to be a bit choosy. You've got to have discernment, but don't let pride stop you from asking for help. Don't try and be a lone ranger. Don't try and be like a standalone thing. Human beings, we're community creatures. We're not independent creatures at all. And we're being shown that, right, with lockdown, how terrible it is for human beings to be alone. It's terrible. I managed 2 weeks of it, and it was driving me crazy. I'm completely alone. Touch another person. It drove me crazy. I had to go and see my ex-boyfriend and have a hug to break it. I had to break it because it's not good for us at all. We're going to decline, right? And they see that. Remember, like way back, I think it was in the 80s, maybe the 70s or the 80s, there were orphanages where they didn't hug the children at all. They were given, you know, their food and their water and everything like that. But these babies were dying because they didn't get love, they didn't get hugs, and we need that. So, and in the same way, just like let your friends help you. Ask them for the help. Don't let pride stop you from that. It's power play, really, when you're wanting to try and do it all yourself. You're wanting to try and be powerful. You're wanting to try and prove your worth. You don't need to, though. We don't need to prove our worth. We're allowed to have people to help us. You know how much you like helping other people, so don't let it be a power play. This is about ego. Don't let ego, pride get in the way. Full moon in Leo there. So let your friends help you, because it is directly connected to your love life, that letting your community help you. Keep an open mind. This is really interesting. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. We're asked to keep an open mind there about our love life. We've got meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces here as well. So this is telling me, this is more of a general thing. It's not particularly about the romance today, but we've got to keep an open mind. It's about working on our mind, not being so rigid, being more flexible in our mind. There's some enlightenment to be had today in that. So it's a great day for meditation, keeping an open mind, keeping a balanced mind, and getting a clue. It's like getting a clue. You're going to get a clue if you do that today. Get a clue of through meditation of some kind of an aha, maybe about your love life. Maybe it's about something else in your life, but there will be some enlightenment to be had today. I was getting something else from that, and I just can't remember what it is now. Oh, guided meditations. Yeah. Some of you need to listen to like guided meditations or subliminal stuff or hypnotism. YouTube videos. Seek them out. That will help open your mind and enlighten you in some way. Just listening to one of those, sometimes it's easier than trying to do it ourselves. Right, we've got the shadow that came out so fast. This card, shadow work to do today. Got the ego coming up, wanting power play between friends. You don't think it's power play between friends. You think you're just backing off from them. It's like, no, let them help you. Ask for help. You've got shadow work to do by keeping your mind open as well. Probably shadow work to do with this abundance healing, and shadow work to do with this death and rebirth as well, with the self-love too. So it's all about shadow work today, the dark side of life. But I don't feel like it's going to be particularly heavy. It doesn't feel like particularly heavy energies today. It's just a great day to do some healing on yourself, some healing work, changing your mind, changing your energy. That's what I'm talking about when I talk about healing work anyway. So there you have it. That's today in a nutshell. If you like this reading, please hit like and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment. What did you get out of that? Love hearing from you. If you'd like a private reading with me, go to my website, behealing.com. I would love to read for you. I get all of my readings out within 24 hours of you ordering them. Have an amazing day. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.